Yo, yes. Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're back. Season 8. You heard it. Season 8 of June's Monday Quarterback. Man, right here on the SamzSportz Multimedia Network. It's a pleasure to be back, man. You know how we do, man. We here every Monday, giving y'all the best, one of the best sports shows on the network, man. Jones Monday Quarterback, man, back for season 4. I think I've been on the net. This will make it 4 years. I've been on the network on Jones Monday Quarterback. So, look, we are in. Stay locked in, man. Stay tuned in. We are in for a good show, man. I know y'all ready to get on your boy tonight. So, we're gonna talk some Giants, of course. I'm going to talk about them. Dallas just beating up on the Cleveland Browns. Who else? That showdown up in Indianapolis with C.J. Stroud and Anthony Richardson, man. Oh man, I will definitely love this. I'm gonna definitely enjoy to see that. Enjoy to see that in the years to come between those two young quarterbacks in the AFC South, and a lot more. So stay locked in to Jones Monday Quarterback. But before we start,
My life depends on trying to figure a scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way. I think I figured that them figures out to get you. Let them pull the strings that trigger what you say. Think it's difficult to get out on my brain. I wish life went in any other way, but it's all side roads to nowhere, and I can't find a map that seemed to mark my place. My heart frigid when it sit inside that cold air that exists between our lack of shit to say. But I always wanna spend my time with you, even when I'm walking, got no change. You still sticking here with me, yeah, you still sticking here with me. And I just wanted to say thank you.
yes, y'all, man. We are back, man. We are back, man. Once again, this is Jones Monday Quarterback. If you're new to Jones Monday Quarterback, all we do is recap the games from this past Sunday afternoon and evening, and talk about the top quarterbacks for the week. Even though we still got one more game to go tonight, we also want to talk about that game tonight, that showdown that's going down in Santa Clara, the Jets going against the 49ers. So we'll definitely get into that. This is what we're doing, Jones Monday Quarterback, man, and that's pretty much it. So let's get to it. Once again, I want to thank SamzSportz Media Multimedia Network, man, for having us the past few years. Hopefully we can go 4 more years to go. So what we gonna talk about here first? Let's talk. Yeah, we always talk. Let's do what we always start. We always talk about the Sunday night game, the last game that we saw from the day of football, and it was the Rams. It's coming in a little rivalry here, man. The Rams and the Lions. The Lions pulling it out in overtime, 26-20, with a David Montgomery touchdown. David Montgomery led his team all the way in that drive, man. He willed them to that victory, man. So David Montgomery definitely had a big day for the Lions, and not just David Montgomery, man. The kid right there that's on the screen, man, Jameson Williams, who I was definitely big on coming into the season. This his first full season. You got to remember, his first season he was injured. Coming off that ACL injury from college. Then going into the second season, he had to miss I think the first 8 games due to some gambling violation. So he had to miss that, and now this is his first full season. And coming out of Alabama, everybody was saying he's the best one out of all that course. So Jameson Williams had a great game last night. 5 receptions, 121 yards, and a touchdown. Quarterbacks, did they thing, man. Matthew Stafford, man, that dude's just one tough joker. We know that his days with the Detroit Lions, but right here, man, he had a good game, man. It was just, you know, they had to deal with the injury to Puka Nakua going out early with a knee injury, which now they're announced that he's going to be week to week. Good thing for that. We, as fantasy owners, you do not want to see uh, that type of talent out for a long period of time. Uh, so hopefully he'll be back in the next couple of weeks to come. But yeah, man, Stafford had a big game yesterday, man. 317 yards, one touchdown, and he did throw an interception. That one touchdown was the Cooper Cup, who also had a big game, man. He also took over with 14 receptions, 110 yards, and a touchdown in that game to uh, lead his team in receiving. So yeah, man. So it was definitely a good game. Good game, man. One of the best games of the on Sunday for sure. So Detroit Lions do go 1-0, and they move on to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which now that's also a playoff rematch for the Detroit Lions. I believe that was the second round, a divisional game last year, which the Lions pull out, I think, in overtime too in that game, if I'm not mistaken. And the Rams now play. The Rams have Arizona, who's coming off a tough loss, and Buffalo at Arizona next Sunday, I believe, at 4 p.m. So, yeah. Rams up 2, right? I don't know what you're talking about. Sam's. Is the Rams up 2? Right? I don't know. We also had Denver and Seattle. This game kind of started ugly for the Seattle Seahawks. Geno throwing that interception to Alex Singleton, and I'm like, oh man, here we go. But Kenneth Walker got busy in that second half, man. For the Seattle Seahawks. Let me see. I'm pulling up the stat now for that game. Definitely had a big day for the Seahawks, man. I'm a little under the weather, man. Don't mind me, man. 20 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown. Geno also threw a touchdown in this game, 171 yards. Geno gonna have to pick up these numbers. Geno will definitely have to pick up these numbers if he expecting to do something in that NFC West, man. Because the receivers ain't have a big day neither. I'm telling you, Kenneth Walker carried them, man. Another big thing coming out of this game, the rookie Bo Nix making his debut. The rookies quarterbacks had a rough day yesterday. Let's say that. Caleb Williams did win, but the numbers was not there. Jane Daniels, he had a good game on the ground, but like throwing wise was not there neither. But Bo Nix, 138 yards right here. He did rush for a touchdown in this game to lead his team, but it was just not enough, man. The Seahawks winning 20-26, man, over the Denver Broncos and the Seahawks. Let's see. So they're talking about Jane Daniels, man. That's what I was talking about. It was a rough day down in Tampa, man. Tampa is still got it going, man. Last year, NFC South champs, man. 37-20 over the Washington Commanders. Mike Evans pretty much picked up where he left off from last year. Had a big day yesterday. Baker Mayfield, had a big day too, man. Baker just saying like, man, this is not a fluke, man, which I saw last year, man. We're gonna pick it up. So that's why next week game definitely gonna be interesting. Next week between the Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh yeah, he had 4 touchdowns. I see why AB in my inbox. I gotta see though, AB. We ain't gonna just rush and put Baker Mayfield up there. At the end of the day, it was the Washington Commanders he played. So, like, take a chill pill. But Jane Daniels, 184 yards passing. Like I said, he did score 2 touchdowns, and that's the dynamic he's gonna bring to that team, man. Because he could definitely take off with the ball when things are not open down the field. So, yeah, man. So that's another thing You gotta look out for against them. And shoot, as a Giants fan, we gotta look out for it come next week because we do play the Commanders next week. I think it's at Washington too. So it's gonna be interesting to see him play next week. Who else? Who else? Pardon me, a little under the weather. Uh, the Giants, man. All right, man. Let me take a deep breath right here. The Giants. Let me talk about the Giants real quick. Where do I start at? Cause you can't ask for a better start yesterday from your defense. You know, I think they got the ball first. They didn't really get nothing going. Then defense got on there, caused a fumble, gave them great field position, but only got 3 points out of it. I'm like, we need to score touchdowns. You got to set the tone. Minnesota come back down the field. Darnold hitting passes left and right. I think Darnold completed his first 10 passes, I believe, in this game. A lot of people would say, coming into the season, that we got one of the best defensive lines in football. Why Darnold's not getting hit, I do not know why, but come on, the pass rush got to get there because you know the back end of that defense is not the best in the league. So that going on, then Aaron Jones scored on that first drive. Then I believe I believe they stopped us. Then they got the ball back. A nice long drive again and connected with Jefferson. Then the Daniel Jones show. Like I said, man, a couple of years ago when they did give him the money, I said it cannot be 15 touchdowns. And I believe it was 8 interceptions he threw that year we made the playoff. He got to double that. When I say double that, it got to be 25 or 30 touchdowns more. It got to be 30 touchdowns more. And he didn't deliver that last year. I know he got injured, but he didn't deliver that last year. So, then preseason. I'm going to go back to preseason. Against the Houston Texans, they had most of their ones out there. We had our ones out there on offense. He threw 2 interceptions in that game. And I came up here on my show and said, why I'm yelling at the TV in preseason. Why I'm yelling? I should not be yelling in preseason. Dude threw 2 interceptions. One was a pick six to the house, to Petrie. And another one was a underball. I felt like he threw that ball. So I'm like, all right, it is preseason. Get the kinks out. I don't need to see this game 1. I don't. Same shit happened again. Van, or whatever the dude named Van Ginkel, catch the interception, take a pick six to the house. Now everybody's pissed off. Now we're down, I believe it was at that point 21-6. And you got the fans disgusted. I'm disgusted. Because the front office chose Daniel Jones over Saquon Barkley. And my thing was that too. It was because Joe Shane and Dable, that was not their quarterback. Y'all didn't draft that quarterback. So y'all didn't have to rush to pay Daniel Jones. Everybody was hyped up off that 1 year, that we made the playoff, and we beat the Minnesota Vikings and got smashed in the second round against the Philadelphia Eagles, and felt like we should have paid them. No, you didn't draft that quarterback. That was not your quarterback. You walked into that situation with him. So it was like, man. And now it's a mess, man. It's a mess. You know what? It is a week one reaction, but at the end of the day, it's a mess, man. We got Tyon. Who did Tyon? What's up, man? I can't hear you. You muted. I think we can hear you now. What's up, man? I don't think he can hear me still. Probably got the volume down or something. But hey, listen, man, still a long season. Like I ain't really had no high hopes coming into the season. usually, I'm one of the ones that said we gonna win the division. But nah, we don't have it. If you don't have a quarterback, especially in this division, you're not gonna win. You see what Dak doing. He got paid, well deserved. Well deserved. That's what you get paid off of that season he just had. That's what you get paid off. Not 15 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. At the end of the day, we're gonna rule the day that we chose Daniel Jones over Saquon Barkley. And Joe Shane and Brian Dable. Don't be surprised if this shit go left. Don't be surprised at the end of the season. I'm already talking about the end of the season. This shit just started. They'd be out of a job. They'd be out of a job. So, like I said, man, it was just disgusting, man. Then you got fans waiting right there where the players exit out. That video that's circling, man, around the social media where they asking for the million, give them $1 million back. Because, bro, you're not playing like, yo, the stat I seen today was wow, bro. Since he got that money, since he got paid, he threw more pick sixes than touchdowns. Let that shit marinate, man. Let it marinate, bro. Like, for real. More stats. The guy that you chose, the guy that you let go, the guy that you said to go test the market to see what he'll get.
Hello?
Now I can hear you.
Yes.
Now I can hear you. The guy that I said that will test them, that you went to go tell him to test the market, had 3 touchdowns on Friday against the Green Bay Packers. So come on, man. What are we doing? Tyon, what's up, man?
What's up?
What's your thoughts on this game, man?
I don't know, really.
You don't got nothing to say about this game? I ain't had too much to say neither, man. I ain't really had too much to say neither, man. And I'm a Giants fan. That's the sad part about it. Hopefully next week, the only thing going into next week, we do play the Washington Commanders. We do have a good record against them the past couple of weeks of the year. So let's see if they can bounce back from that. But I don't know, man. I do not know. Sam Darnold came in there and looked like the best thing since sliced bread. That's crazy, man. It's those from Thursday. They did a good job picking these games too to kick off the season. That game was lit. Baltimore and KC game was lit for sure on Thursday. Friday in Brazil, even though a lot of people wasn't a fan of Brazil, and I think that would be the last game you see in Brazil because the field conditions was horrible. But it was a good game at the end of the day. The Eagles pulled it out 34 to 29 in that game. So And then the Sunday night game, the primetime game was a good game. So, pardon me, we got tonight. Hopefully that'll be a good game. But the first week with primetime games so far has been good. But Ty, you're a Baltimore fan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what was your thought? You thought that he tied the game up right here when
He should have tied the game up, but
yeah.
it's just that Mark Andrews really wasn't doing anything.
They had him playing tackle, man. They had Mark Andrews lining up at tackle, man. What they are doing down in Baltimore? They didn't get him involved at all, man. They need to get him involved.
Gotta turn off your phone too.
They definitely need to get him involved, man. And they're expecting to do big things, man. In the division.
My phone is off.
In the division, so we'll see. We'll see. But Likely, man, turned up though. Likely had a big game on Thursday. I like Likely, man. I definitely like Likely. This might be a preview again of the AFC championship game. I think one team might have something to say about it. We'll talk about them later, but Baltimore definitely had their chances, man. Then the pass that he missed, Zay Flowers. Like, damn, Lamar, just get that in there. Sit and get that in there, man. Yeah, man. Hopefully, Baltimore, bounce back from this. Who they have next week?
The Raiders.
Raiders, y'all good. Y'all good. Raiders look horrible.
Take over.
That comes from the K. What are you talking about, man? By this much, yeah. If he was like, I don't know what size shoes Likely is, but it was, downsized, man. It would have definitely be a touchdown, man, for sure. Man, he said, "My bad, I'm driving." Man. Okay, open discussion, man. The team that I think might do some, that might have something to say, well, against Baltimore and KC is Houston. I like what Houston have done in the offseason, and they showed it yesterday against the Colts. Stephon Diggs scoring 2 touchdowns. I believe Joe Mixon scored 2, right? Did Joe Mixon score? I think he punched in 1 too. But he had a good game yesterday. Like, they scary good, man. What's your thoughts on Houston?
I ain't watched that game that much.
Yeah, you ain't see the highlights?
I seen some of the highlights.
Yeah. Okay. CJ Stroud, remember he was rookie of the year last year, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns. Joe Mixon, 30 carries, 159 yards, a touchdown. I mentioned Stephon Diggs had 2 touchdowns yesterday. Nico Collins had 117 yards. So they scary good, though. Anthony Richardson had a good day yesterday, too. If you had him in fantasy, you was good. He threw 2 touchdown passes and rushed for 1 yesterday. To lead his team in those categories. JT also punched 1 in. So, yeah, man. I'm excited to see this matchup every year. 2 young quarterbacks going at it, man. Anthony Richardson and CJ Stroud in that division, man. It's definitely going to be a good one for years to come. So, Houston Sunday night football next week. They play Chicago. The Bears, who just got away from the who they play yesterday? Tennessee 11 throwing that pick 6. So yeah. Who in the background?
Yo.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's up? What else y'all want to talk about? What other games?
Talk about the Broncos and Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. What's your thoughts about him? What's your thoughts about him?
Bo Nix, he looking pretty good because I seen he almost he almost led that comeback,
Yeah.
but if that defense could have just got a stop. So I think like what the Broncos should do is definitely look into that defense and like
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I in the preseason, I mentioned it. I like Bo Nix at quarterback. I think they could build something with him over there. So I agree with you on that.
mhm.
Um, Jordan Love injury. Yeah, that was crazy. He got hurt in that last play of the game, man. Now looking like he's gonna be out for 3 to 6 weeks, almost a month. Uh, what's your thoughts on that, man? Jordan Love.
Coming from a Packers fan, we
Yeah.
really don't want to see it, but like stuff like that, it just happened. I'm just glad that it's not a major injury
Uh huh.
because it did look like, but it is only a torn MLC, so it's glad that he's not out for the season.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, man, you definitely don't want to see um players wasn't they call Ryan Tannehill. Okay.
I have been seeing some rumors about them talking to Ryan Tannehill.
Shit, the Giants need to talk to Ryan Tannehill, man. Like they need to talk to somebody. Daniel Jones not it, man. Man. All right. Okay. How did the Bengals lose to the Pats? Let's talk about that. One of the biggest upsets of the day, Dalton. They got a lot of hoopla going around that team because Jamar Chase contract. Going into the game, we did not know if Jamar Chase was gonna play, but he ended up suiting up. Really ain't doing that. They do anything in that game?
Jamar Chase, he had 6 catches for 62 yards.
Oh man,
No
nah,
touchdowns.
yeah. I think that will come to the play of he missed most of the camp, not in top tier condition, so I think that comes into play too. So, but yeah, man, the Patriots caught them lacking, man, yesterday, man. They Bengals probably thought they could walk in there. They are home, and the Patriots were gonna lay down, but remember they got a veteran quarterback in Jacoby Brissett. They still got a solid defense. Their coach is the defensive guy and Jerod Mayo, and they ran the ball pretty well. Um, Armando Stevenson had 120 yards, over 25 carries and a touchdown in that game. So yeah, man, they played tough. They played tough and got the upset, man. Killed a lot of people. Hopefully, a lot of people didn't have them in their survival pool.
I
Yeah,
think I had the Bengals on my survival pool.
damn. Feel sorry for you, man. Feel sorry for you. I know I had them on a couple of my picks and stuff, but yeah, man. So, it was a lot of crazy things going on before we kicked off yesterday on the opening kickoff for Sunday. First, you had I, I first the news came out that get paid, well deserved, I believe. He get paid big time money. I think it was like 240, 4 years for 240. Well deserved, like I mentioned. But then uh, the Tyreek Hill news came out. Now I'm like, what? How you get arrested a couple hours before the game? And he was heading into the stadium, and the cops stop him. I think BJ just reported they got a body camera of that incident. I'm definitely interested to see what happened. Right, I believe they say it was a speeding violation, right?
I'm pretty sure it was a school.
Yeah.
Yeah, how that car looked, definitely. That car looked like it kick up real quick. People need to start saying any given week one. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, dog. People definitely need to say that because you could catch teams slipping, man. There's a lot of guys that ain't playing preseason, so they gotta get acclimated to to playing, man. So yeah, um, so yeah, but it's crazy though. Tyreek Hill, how they threw him on the ground and all that. I definitely I Like, how you don't know that's Tyreek Hill? Like, I said, I definitely want to see that body camera. Did he say something wild to them for them to provoke them to do that? But it was speeding, but he was talking shit. Okay, so he was talking shit to them. Okay, so like I said, I'll definitely see the video and look at it and see what he actually said to them. But like, bro, at the end of the day, it's Tyreek Hill. Like, so we'll like I said, I don't know, uh, but I like how he addressed everybody in his press, how he addressed it in the press conference, talking about he want to you know make like talk to the cops and like make sure that something like this don't happen again. So he definitely want to make an awareness to it. So um, definitely I like that part of it. Uh, another another person that I think I'll have up there for QB1 for June Monday quarterback. Derek Carr, man, and the Saints. Dalton, what's good? Them boys put on a show against the Carolina Panthers yesterday, man. Like Derek Carr looked like he might get some get back, man. A lot of people had Derek Carr out to lose, but we're gonna see though. We're gonna see. I think they got the Cowboys this week. What's y'all thoughts on that game?
The thoughts on the Saints and Panthers.
Yeah.
So I just think that it was a great game for Derek Carr. He was able to. He would just throw in the lights out of the Panthers defense as they just couldn't stop him.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone has been saying that the Bucks will take the division, but I really think that the Saints have a chance to take it.
They got remember Alvin Kamara, who had a big day yesterday. Still play for them. You know, they got some guys, Olave, and those guys still can make things happen. So 47-10, they definitely made a statement yesterday against it. It is the Carolina Panthers, who had one of the worst records in the league last year. Another thing coming in this game, you thought Bryce Young will play a lot better than he did last year, but still look the same. 161 yards passing, only threw two interceptions in this game, so that didn't help. Derek Carr had 3 touchdowns, 200-yard passing. Connected with Rashid Shaheed, one of those touchdowns, Jawan Johnson, and Foster Marno on those touchdowns. So where the Saints at though next week though against that Dallas defense. My man Dalton said something. Hold on, what he said. It was a great game for Carr, but he got a long way to go. Defense made a statement, but the Panthers suck. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I was told Atlanta winning it. Oh man, this dude's gonna be on my back, man. Atlanta, let Steelers come in and bully them around, man. It was 18-10 in that game. The best offense for the Steelers was their kicker, Boswell, who kicked 4 field goals for them. But what was y'all thoughts on that game?
The Steelers with Justin Fields instead of going Russell Wilson, because Russell Wilson did get injured. So
Yeah.
Justin Fields, I don't know about him being a starter because he didn't really perform to his expectations with what he was supposed to do.
Yeah. So we'll see, man. Next week, I think they got another. I don't know who they have next week. Let me see what they have next week. They got the Denver Broncos next week at Denver. So late game. So let's see if they can keep this going. And let's see who they gonna put at quarterback too. Russ might be back in there. That's a crazy stat though. The Steelers on 1 with 0 touchdowns. I told you the best offense was the kicker yesterday. Steelers got the Broncos. Okay. My squad banged up, but I'm still rolling. Listen, man. Listen. What else? Caleb Williams, we talked about that a little bit. Dan had one of the best starts. I think he's like the first quarterback to win number 1 overall quarterback to win a game in like years, man. I forgot what was the stat. I think Last person to do it. Was it Baker? I believe. I'm not sure, but yeah, man. Caleb Williams was helped out by that defense for sure. The defense catch I forgot who caught the interception yesterday to seal that win for the Bears, because they was pretty much up in that game. The Titans was pretty much up in that game till the fourth quarter, and they just gave it away. Levis throwing that interception. So
Matt Ryan did it in 2008.
huh?
Matt Ryan did it in 2008.
Oh, Matt Ryan. Okay. I thought it was Baker Mayfield. That you see, that was a long time ago. Shoot, we in 2024. So 16 years ago. So yeah. The Bears, they definitely picked that one, but Caleb Williams definitely got to have to play better. He was 14 for 29, 93 yards in this game, and I think they go to Houston next week. You got to definitely perform when you got CJ Stroud on the other side of that field. What's it? Okay, my bad. So we'll see, man. We'll see. He said the schedule is right here. Damn, I forgot how to work this thing. Let me see. Nah, that ain't it. How to get I'm struggling how to get this thing up here. Hold on. All right, let's do this right now. All right, this is the schedule right here for next week. All right, the Packers definitely look legit. I definitely agree with you on that. The schedule is right there. Okay. Giants, Commanders, 1:00 game. Look like the early games. These are all early games. 49ers and the Vikings. Bucks and the Lions, the game I would definitely be tuning in. That should be an interesting game. Remember, that's a rematch for the divisional round. Jets and Titans, Colts and the Packers. That kind of lose some steam on it without no Jordan Love in there. So can't go 0-2, right? I can't go 0-2, right?
No, can't.
All right. The Chargers and the Panthers. Panthers. Shout out to the Chargers though, man. J.K. Dobbins, man. Had a big game yesterday. So shout out to J.K. Dobbins, man. Former Raven. Look like he's gonna be the guy right there. The Browns and the Jaguars. Jaguars, another team, man. We ain't talking about that game, but letting that get away yesterday, letting the Miami Dolphins come back in that game, man. So they definitely got to bounce back. I see the Browns just signed Kadarius Toney. I don't know if he's the help that they need, but Deshaun Watson is straight robbing him too. Y'all talking about Daniel Jones robbing somebody? Deshaun Watson is robbing the Browns right now, man. He is robbing them. Blindfolded, like he's robbing them. Raiders and the Ravens, we talk about that. Saints and the Cowboys. That should be an interesting game to see. Late game, you got the Rams and the Cardinals, Steelers and the Broncos, and I think the game of the week, CBS will have that. Bengals and the Chiefs. Then you got the Thursday night game, Bills to kick off week 2, Bills and Dolphins. That should be an interesting one. Bills always have problems going to Miami, so let's see. Bears and the Texans, the Sunday night game, and the Monday night you got the Falcons and the Eagles. So definitely should be a good one come next week on here. Okay, so let me see. I don't know why this thing it looks like it's new. Like, oh, there you go. I was missing the things. I got it now. All right. So we always do this every week, man, on June's Monday Quarterback. We pick the best quarterback, the second best quarterback, and the worst quarterback of the day. I want to hear y'all best quarterback of the day. Who was the best quarterback of the day for y'all?
What you say?
Who's the best quarterback so far in week 1? Yeah.
The best quarterback.
I'm muted because you're the extra question. I'm sorry, yes, that's okay.
The best quarterback, I would have to say, even though they played the Panthers, it had to have been Derek Carr.
Derek Carr. Okay. Derek Carr. Derek Carr.
Um,
Who's your best quarterback?
Sam Donald.
Sam Darnold. Damn, you gonna pick Sam Darnold? Oh man, he definitely did make my Giants defense look bad. Second best quarterback. That did it. All right. Then you go. You know you go. You go also pick a quarterback that did lose, but he played all right. I got a guy.
I think Lamar.
You said who?
Lamar.
Lamar. Okay, he played well. He played well. Who Lamar had a fumble. He had a fumble in that game, right? Yeah, he did, right?
Yeah.
That's the only mistake. I think that was the only mistake. All right, I got AB on here saying, "What the f? I'm out. The disrespect. I don't know what he's talking about. But let me stop playing, man. Baker Mayfield definitely they had a big day yesterday. Almost threw for 300, 4 touchdowns in that game. So, Baker definitely. I probably had to put him the best quarterback in Derek Carr. I also got to give shout out to Matthew Stafford, even in a losing effort, man. Toughening it out that he was getting hit all night, threw for 317 yards and a touchdown. Anthony Richardson, another quarterback and a losing effort, balled out, man. When you talk about 200-something yards passing and rushing for 56 yards and a touchdown. So Anthony Richardson is definitely one of them second best quarterbacks of the day. Who was the worst quarterback? Don't be scared to say it.
Either Bryce Young or Jones.
I agree with you.
If I had to pick one,
You said
Daniel Jones.
Daniel freaking Jones. You could put him right there. I won't be. I wish we could like stick a picture right there. That's him. He the worst quarterback of this week. Oh, Deshaun Watson also could be up there, but Daniel Jones was even horrible. At least they scored. At least they scored, Dalton. It was garbage. It was a garbage touchdown though, but at least they scored. But yeah, I definitely have Daniel Jones up there though, for sure. All right. So what's your thoughts, man? The Monday night game is starting in another 30 minutes as we speak. What's your thoughts on this matchup, man? The Jets and the 49ers, man. They just announced that McCaffrey is not playing tonight.
That's a bummer. I had him on my fantasy team.
Yeah. Oh, and you started him, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they go McCaffrey. I know the history of McCaffrey.
Nope, I can't move him. I don't even got no other running back to put.
Yeah, the history of McCaffrey. Once them injuries started going, man, he started getting injured a lot. So I definitely seen that he's gonna be out, which kind of, can we say, even some things up? Things up, right?
Probably so, because Christian McCaffrey is probably one of the main aspects of the 49ers team.
Uh-huh.
And without that run game, I don't really think, because they have a good pass, but then they can't just keep on same pass every time, because eventually they're just going to catch on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I forgot my guy, Ethan. Ethan, yeah, I see you, Ethan. I definitely forgot to send you the link. Ethan, my guy, man, usually on the show. But I agree with you, though. Definitely agree with you on that.
I got the video of Tyreek body cam.
Oh, you got the video. Oh, okay. We could play it.
You have your seatbelt on.
Don't knock on my window like that, though.
Like what?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here.
Don't knock
that
on
way you
my
can
window.
lower it and talk to
Just
you.
get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm finna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do.
Keep it down. Hey! Keep your window down. Hey, keep your window down.
Don't tell me what.
Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Give me your ass.
Get out of the car.
Give me your ass. We'll break that freaking window.
Get out of the car.
I'm finna get out.
Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Damn. What part of blood is doing this time? Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin.
When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out,
You
bro.
understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you.
I'm getting
You're a little
out.
fucking confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too
bro.
late.
All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, hey,
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You can stop crying.
bro.
Wow. That's wild. That's wild. Damn. Okay, they was asking him to keep the window down. I guess he was. Y'all hear him saying Drew. That's his agent. Drew Rosenhaus. That's his agent that he was on the phone. He probably letting them know that the cops stopped him. And was about to give him a ticket, but as y'all can see, it got out of hand because he wanted to leave the window down and looked like he was about to just get out the car, but you know they got physical with him. So I believe that they said that one of those cops are on leave already, on leave after. So we'll see. Till they get more information, and the information right there. So like I said, it was crazy, man. I think they also handcuffed one of his teammates too, Calais Campbell. They also handcuffed Calais Campbell when he was trying to talk to the cops. So yeah, man. Oh, my bad. Like I said, I'm under the weather, people. I see Dog. We was talking about the Monday night football game. We got teachers versus students. Shannon versus Salah 49ers on. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. They definitely own them. And we had 49ers have Leonard Floyd last year in week 1. Leonard Floyd was the Bills on Bills when man, there's a lot of storyline in this. Definitely. You got Solomon Thomas coming back too. Solomon Thomas and Kinlaw that played for the 49ers coming back to play against their old teammates. So definitely a lot of storylines to this. Like I said, like I just mentioned, with that McCaffrey news, it kind of even things up a little bit. I think we're going to see a lot of Debo in the backfield for the people that have Debo. Debo in fantasy. I think Debo is going to go off tonight now because you're going to see him playing a big part in the running game and the passing game. So for my guys that do gamble, Debo for anytime touchdown will be a move to go. But now I'm really liking the Jets in this game. I was kind of like skeptical because the 49ers had a lot going on. Talking about a team that had a little soap opera, not opera. What's the word I'm looking for? A lot of distractions going on in our season. It was them. Brandon Ayuk with the Brandon Ayuk situation. Trent Williams, they just signed him last week. What happened? One of their players got shot last week. Ricky Parcell, the rookie. So there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on in 49 as well. So I felt like the distractions will definitely play into this game 1. And you got more now. Cooperate with them, but also they had too much power trip. If Tyreek Hill wasn't running late, he wouldn't have to be in the speeding in the first place. Yeah, but come on, man. At the end of the day, it's Tyreek Hill, man. Like, but yeah, that's what I meant to say. Soap opera. That's what I was trying to say. But who y'all like the 49ers still in this game?
Yeah, I still take the 49ers.
Okay. They gotta do defensive coordinator. I like the Jets, man. I like the Jets. We'll see. We'll see. All right, but look, man, tomorrow, man, off the Top Sports Radio. We gonna be recapping all week one action, man. We're gonna talk some college football. College football. You know, the Texas Longhorns are one of the teams that's looking good right now in college football. So look out for that. High school football, you know, we talk about it. Jersey high school football, a lot of changes to that top 10. So definitely tune into that. Come tomorrow, me and my guy B, the analyst, will be live right here on Off the Top Sports. You know, giving out that best push on internet radio today. Then on Wednesday, we here on the SamzSportz Multimedia Network. You know, talking some NFL. You got Kilo with the college football. Might be talking a little basketball. There's not that much of basketball to talk about when it's in football season mode. So we might go to June's court for like a couple of minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But yeah. What else? What else? Debate with Derek. You know, we got debate with Derek. We got fuck wrong with him with Dan. So yeah. And, it's 9/11. That'll be 9/11. Yeah, Wednesday is 9/11. Wow. Damn. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely could talk about that too. And you know, talk about where you was at when that happened that day. So definitely, and we'll definitely celebrate, you know, you know, the the firefighters, the policemen, all the people that was there to help out the other to help out that day, man. And we lost so many. We lost so many people that day. So we lost so many people that day. So we'll definitely pay our respects on the show that on Wednesday. Oh yeah, how we can forget about that? Thanks, BJ. That was an early announcement, and it's a controversial announcement too. NFL announced K. Dot Kendrick Lamar will be performing halftime of the Super Bowl. Usually they wait till like the middle of the season to announce this, but Kendrick Lamar has so much buzz right now, especially with that track. They're not like us, track. So since the Super Bowl is in New Orleans, a lot of people felt that it should have been Lil Wayne performing, but nah, they going with Kendrick Lamar. So Weezy said count y'all fucking day. Yeah, I thought it should have been Weezy too. I feel like sometimes they get it wrong, man. Like in Atlanta, it should have been. I felt like they should have Atlanta when they did a couple of years ago should have been Jermaine Dupri and those guys. I think they West Coast they got the one with the West Coast right with Dr. Dre. But yeah, it is what it is. But K. Dot definitely will definitely be a good performance stuff. Anything else before we head out? Y'all got anything else before we head out?
I got something.
Well, talk to me.
I want to talk about the Packers and Eagles game.
The Packers. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What happened?
So basically, what I think, because I think that both teams they played a very good game, but I just think that the field conditions was just horrible.
Horrible. Before you always just tie on here. Before you got on though, I was like, that'll be the last game they play in Brazil, man.
I mean, they saying they're trying to make this an international game, but really, if they're gonna have field conditions like that, I don't think they should.
Nah, they should not. They should not. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. They should not have games like that. I 100% agree with you. They're gonna continue to play in conditions like that. So, yeah, I agree with you. But it was like you said, they still made it a good game though. They still made it a good game, man. Packers definitely had their shot to win this game. They was up most of the game in this game, a lot of back and forth. You never know if Jordan Love do come back healthy. Probably a preview of the NFC championship game. I know a lot of Cowboys and 49ers fans saying hell no, but you never know. Not only I didn't like the don't like them. Mike and Phil don't like the NFL games on Friday because, yeah, because that's really high school football night. I agree with you, but the NFL is just taking over every night. They're taking over everything. They're taking over everything. And don't be surprised you start seeing some games on Saturday, even though that's college football day. So, yeah, man. Anything else before we head out?
I think that's it.
All right, man. We want to thank everybody that tuned into the show, man. Dalton, I see you. Ethan, man. I be forgetting Ethan do Jules Monday quarterback with me, man. I definitely forgot to send you the link, man. But hopefully you can join us next week. Hopefully y'all be 2-0 at the next week. So definitely, my guy AB was in here. Definitely checking in, man. Want to thank everybody that tuned in. See y'all next week, same time, man. 7 p.m. man. We start June's Monday quarterback, man. So 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right before Monday Night Football, and that's pretty much it for this week, man. See y'all back here Wednesday. So deuces.